Good evening, everybody. Belch94 for the stream. And yes, I was meant to do it last night, but I was having technical issues with StreamYard. But hopefully now it's going to work and we can sit back and enjoy the live stream. So, early Wednesday morning, Australia time, probably about midnight, 12:30, Apple did a keynote, went for about 30 minutes, talking about the new iPad Air, and an Apple Pencil. It's pretty much just an iPad exclusive event. So I'm going to share the screen. Apple. There we go. So it's working. Looks very, yeah. So we've got the iPad Pro here. Unbelievably thin, incredibly powerful. You got the iPad Air, two sizes, faster chip, does it all. And then we've got the Mother's Day promo, which is Mother's Day this weekend, and that's it. Before we get into the iPads, they also released the Apple Pencil, and I believe they marked the price down for the lower spec iPad. So see here we got this iPad. So this has gone down. So it's from $5.99. I think it was $6.99 before. This is Australian prices, obviously. So you're gonna want iPad, Apple Pencil, which should have the new Apple Pencil Pro, which is pretty much starting at $219 Australian dollars, available the 15th of this month. So I think it might be Wednesday next week. I don't know. I think it's Wednesday. So it says the Apple Pencil Pro adds more magical capabilities to bring your ideas to life. Events features like squeeze, barrel roll, haptic feedback make marking up, taking notes, and creating a masterpiece more intuitive than ever. Use Apple Pencil hover to preview exactly where Apple Pencil Pro will touch down on your display and double tap to quickly switch tools. And if you misplace it while you're out and about or at home, you can easily locate it in Find My App. Apple Pencil Pro is charged and stores magnetic on the side of your iPad. So it's compatible with the following models: iPad Pro 13-inch M4, iPad Pro 11-inch M4, iPad Air 13-inch M2, iPad Air 11-inch M2. So none of the previous iPad Pros, which is disappointing. You think at least the M series iPads would get support for this, but that's quite disappointing. So if you want to use that pencil, you pretty much have to have the following iPads that I've just read out, which is very disappointing. It shows you one of the apps from the application's Octane X. So if you see here, you can see squeeze. Apple Pencil can sense where you squeeze it and brings up a new palette, so you can quickly switch tools, line weights, and colors. And you also got the barrel roll, which is a new gyroscope, allows you to rotate the Apple Pencil for precise control of shape pen and brush tools. You got haptic feedback. A custom design haptic engine provides precise feedback that you can feel. When you squeeze or double tap, you will feel a light pulse confirming the action. The Apple Pencil hover. Preview exactly where your Apple Pencil will touch on your display so you can write, sketch, and illustrate with even greater precision. Double tap. Quickly switch between tools like a pen and eraser with a double tap on Apple Pencil Pro. And you got this second gen, blah, blah, blah. So that's pretty much your Apple Pencil. Well, if we go back to we can learn more about the iPad Pro. We might as well just get straight into it. So it does look thinner. So iPad Pro, thin possible, starting at almost 1,700 Australian dollars. Honestly, I don't see. For me, I've got the M1 iPad Pro. Once my contract of this is done, I am thinking about probably looking at a MacBook Air, because all the things I got this iPad Pro to do was to edit videos if when I go away on holidays and stuff. And I feel like I'm probably better off that. And I've looked at Final Cut Pro. It doesn't have the tools I want or need like the desktop version on Mac does. So I feel like I'm thinking about, I am contemplating looking at an M3 MacBook Air in the near future, but I don't know yet. So because I can take that on the go and do stuff, but I don't know yet. Not rushing into it. Maybe an M4 MacBook Air could be on the horizon, but they just put the M3 chip in it not long ago, so I don't know. So you can order it now. Get the highlights. All new Pro design. Incredibly portable. Go back. 5.1mm, 13-inch model. Ultra Retina XDR, the world's most advanced display, extreme brightness and precise contrast. Introducing the M4 chip, outrageous performance, game-changing graphics, powerful AI capabilities. Crash 2 workflows with the ease of iPad OS and amazing apps. All new Apple Pencil features for next-level creativity. See, the thing about this iPad, redesigned thinner magic keyboard, comfortable typing, and haptic trackpad experience, is this chip in it is a powerful chip, and I think it's restricted in this iPad OS environment. I'm hoping iPad OS 18 will hopefully help unlock the potential of the chip. So you take a close look, you can do space black or silver. I'm glad they got rid of the ultra wide, because this is my opinion, and people can disagree with me, but I don't think you need an ultra wide on the iPad. You're not really using the iPad to take photos. And if you do, you only pretty much need one camera. A lot of people are using the iPad for the scanning tool, that's about it, but you don't need an ultra wide. I feel like most people that are going to film and stuff are going to use their iPhone. But see, you got the single camera, you got the LiDAR sensor. I still don't know what that is. Is that a mic? I think that's the microphone there. So it might be another LiDAR sensor of some description. So you got the front, you got silver, you got black. I probably like the black one more. Explore the full story. Thrill Seeker. The all-new iPad packs astonishing power into an incredibly thin, light, and portable design. Push the limits of what's possible on iPad with the ultra-portable 11-inch model and the expansive 13-inch model that is the thinnest Apple product has ever created. It really isn't a new design. It's based off the same design, but it's a lot thinner. As you can see, it's a lot thinner. Dive into materials and design. Thrill Seeker. The powerhouse of portability. iPad Pro combines next-level performance with an ultra-sleek design so you can do your best work anywhere you go. The 13-inch model is more than 100 grams lighter than the previous generation, giving you unmatched compatibility and portability. Gorgeous elements all around. iPad Pro comes in two great finishes, silver and the new space black. The durable enclosed is made of 100% recycled aluminium. The iPad Pro includes 100% recycled rare earth elements in all magnets. The world's most advanced display, as you can see here. You probably won't bring it up as good in the StreamYard app, but the all-new Retina XDR display introduces groundbreaking tandem OLED technology. Apparently, the tandem OLED technology, I believe that's available almost, but there's like a certain layer on screen touch layer on the iPad. I think that could be that, but I'm not exactly sure. That's only available on the 1 and 2 terabyte models. Like technology like ProMotion, TrueTone give you jaw-dropping visual experience, and you can use reference mode for color accurate workflows. So they finally brought OLED display to the iPad. 100 nits of full screen brightness, 1600 nits of peak HDR brightness, 2 million to 1 contrast ratio, True Tone with comfortable viewing, ProMotion adaptive 10 to 120 Hz refresh rate and P3 wide color. Immerse yourself in Ultimate HDR. The world's most advanced display, HDR, shows your technology. The Ultra Retina XDR display delivers extraordinary full-screen brightness and unparalleled precision built on breakthrough tandem OLED technology. The combined light of two OLED panels generates amazing brightness and extreme dynamic range. Peak visual performance, the color and luminance of each pixel is controlled down to the sub-millisecond, enabling next-level XDR performance. The Ultra Retina XDR display is even more responsive to content in motion. As you can see here, spectacular highlights to convey more true-to-life details and accurate reflections of light in every image. So breathtaking HDR landscapes, textures and tones, even feel more vibrant and realistic. So 2,000,000 to 1 contrast ratio delivers deeper blacks for extreme dynamic range. There is pinpoint brightness in the stars and incredible detail in low light and shadows. Nano texture glass, brilliant in any light. That's the one that's available on certain models, I believe. The nano texture display glass is a new option that's perfect for high-end color managed workflows or the most demanding ambient lighting environments. Precisely edged at a nanometer scale, nano texture glass maintains image and quality and contrast while shattering ambient light for even less glare. The M4 chip, a rocket chip, introducing the M4, the next generation of Apple Silicon. That's really quick because the M3 was just released like 6 months ago. It's crazy how Apple is shooting through generations of this chip. So delivering outrageous performance in exceptionally thin and light design of iPad Pro. An entirely new display engine enables stunning precision, color, and brightness. A powerful GPU with hardware-accelerated ray tracing renders games-changing graphics. And the neural engine in M4 makes iPad Pro an absolute powerhouse for AI. That's the thing these days, AI. So up to 4 times faster Pro rendering performance than the M2. Up to 1 times faster CPU performance than the M2. So not really huge. Unless you're doing more of the rendering sort of stuff, video editing, you probably might notice some in performance. So M4 rocket chip. Extreme performance by design. There's the M4 chip architecture. So the M4 is built on second generation 3 nanometer technology that's even more power efficient and delivers all-day battery life. The CPU includes up to 4 performance cores and 6 efficiency cores for advanced tasks like instantly adding demanding effects to 4K video. So here's performance. This is the M4 compared to the previous iPad Pro models with M2. So 10-core CPU performance, so it's up to 1.5% faster, so not a huge difference there, really. 120 gig memory bandwidth. You're not going to see a huge difference in speeds there. Only 1.2% difference. Probably the fastest you'll see it in is probably 3D graphics rendering performance, up to 4 times faster. Graphics to light speed, ray tracing on the next generation. So here, this side here where you see my mouse, ray tracing is on. This side, ray tracing is off. Honestly, it's sort of harder to. Oh, yeah, you can tell a little bit. The next generation GPU architecture of the M4 even brings faster rendering performance and hardware accelerated ray tracing to iPad for the first time. So light, shadows and reflections in Pro apps and games look incredibly vibrant and realistic. Got comments already. Oh. Thank you, Maitland Cine Trains Vlogs, for your comments. You have a good night. I should have kept an eye on them. I didn't notice. I'm glued to me thing, but thank you for joining. I'm not surprised many people probably out watching, but you can always watch it on replay. So there's you see, that's I believe that is. We've shown you before when we were talking about the Apple Pencil, but dynamic catching optimizes on-chip memory to increase power efficiency and boost graphics performance in all kinds of apps and games. Hardware accelerated mesh standing uses improved geometry processing to enable even more visual complex scenes. All powered by the M4. The M4 neuron engine accelerates AI workloads and takes machine learning in iPad OS to the next level, capable of an astounding 38 trillion operations per second. M4 lets you do things like isolate a subject from its background in 4K video with just a tap in Final Cut Pro, or automatically create musical 38 trillion operations per second. Watch and work in high resolution. A more advanced media engine with hardware acceleration for the for AV1 allows more power efficient playback of high resolution videos. Playback can edit up to 5 streams of 4K ProRes footage from super statistical 3D rendering. I probably butchered that. To graphics heavy post productions you can take on advanced workflows at the studio or on location. That's all about the M4 chip. iPad OS and workflow workhorse. It's for what you can do on your iPad. So you can use. So iPad OS is easy to use. So this is pretty much iPad OS. I'm not going to read any of this because we would have had a look at that when we talked about iPad OS 17 last year. So iPad OS is designed to let you power through advanced workflows and do all the things you love with ease and simplicity. They run pro apps, play high-performance games, and take on creative projects of any size with intuitive touch first experience. So it shows Stage Manager, Final Cut Pro for iPad, Procreate Dreams, Octane X, Logic Pro for iPad, Procreate, Freeform, Mafolio Trace Photos, and Sharper 3D. Apple Pencil Pro, I had to talk about that. Magic Keyboard, so they've released a new keyboard to go with this iPad model. The Magic Keyboard delivers an amazing typing and trackpad experience in a sleek, portable new design with aluminium palm rests. The keyboard includes function row and a larger trackpad with haptic feedback for precise work and multi-touch gestures. Mike's camera action. Shoot, edit, share all on one device with the Pro camera system with LiDAR scanner, studio quality mics, and 4 speakers. Capture 4K ProRes video, hop on a video call with the new landscape front camera, and take dramatically better document scans enhanced by AI. 12 megapixel wide camera with adaptive true tone flash. Landscape 12 megapixel ultra wide camera with support for center stage. Studio quality mics for great video calls. 4 speaker sound system for rich audio. Dream big, connect fast. So iPad Pro adds a whole new dimension of versatility to iPad Pro. Drive higher resolution displays for up to 6K and connect to storage devices with Thunderbolt. Stay connected wherever you are with blazing fast Wi-Fi 6E and 5G capabilities. So up to 40 gig data transfer speed, Wi-Fi 6, 5G, designed to be different. What matters to you? What matters to you? What matters to you matters to Apple too. From using more recycled materials that minimize environmental impact to privacy protections that give you control over your data to create built-in features that make iPad accessible to all. New iPad has Durable design that uses 100% recycled aluminium in the enclosure. Privacy is fundamental human right, which is why we design our products and serve to protect it. The best technology works for everyone. That's why our products and services are inclusive by design. So this gives you what you can trade in, the options, so the different sizes, the M4 chip, blah, blah, blah. So we'll talk about the iPad Air now, which obviously the design has not. If you look at it from here, the design hasn't changed over the previous model, but the only difference is that it's got the landscape camera instead of the camera at the top. If you see here, I don't know if you can see my screen in my iPad Pro here, the camera is up here. On the new ones, it's here. So, yeah, that's the difference. Starting at $9.99. So this is probably the one I'd recommend to most people because I don't think, like, for example, my mum. I'm going to compare my mum with this because she uses a MacBook Air, which is probably about 8 years old now, roughly, to do most stuff. Like all she does on there, reply to emails, do team meetings if she's got job interviews, blah blah blah, and write emails. I think this, especially because getting old, eyesight isn't a thing. I think the 13-inch iPad Air would be perfect for her. Like she doesn't need the high storage because mainly and that with mixed with that keyboard, she can do her emails, surf the web, pay bills, blah blah, be perfect. Do the Zoom calls and stuff like that because that landscape camera makes all the difference. So that's probably the one I'd probably go for because the M2 chip's still a pretty decent chip and you can still do most stuff on the iPad. Because I got the M1 Pro and it does most stuff still. I'm just disappointed that doesn't support the that Pro Pencil, which is very disappointing. So the redesigned iPad Air 2, portable size, the M2 chip, landscape front camera, beautiful colors. So they just added more colors and yeah, same design really. Now available in 11-inch or the all-new 13-inch model with a stunning Retina display, Apple M2 chip, powerful performance, blazing fast graphics, supports the Apple Pencil and iPad OS. Take a closer look. So you get colors. So you got blue. You've got purple. You've got starlight. Looks like a goldish yellow color, and you got space gray. Two sizes in infinite possibilities. So you got 13, and you got the 13-inch, which is this one here. Now you can choose between an 11-inch and an all-new 13-inch iPad Air with a gorgeous high-resolution liquid Retina display that brings everything you love to life. Both display delivers a brilliant, responsive, and color-accurate viewing experience. Shows you what you can do with the power of M2, which I will know by now. M2's been out for a few years. Flat out flies. The incredible fast M2 chip brings breakout performance to iPad Air. With a powerful CPU, GPU, and neural engine, it's only 50% faster than the previous generation, so you can easily plan your house remodel in Trimble SketchUp, play the latest AAA game like Zenless Zone Zero, or use AI-embedded motion tracking in OnForm to fine-tune your golf swing, all with the amazing efficiency of all-day battery life. iPad OS. iPad OS is designed to let you do all the things you love, easily powerful, the first touch to finishing touches like use multiple apps at once, write in any text field, and navigate quickly and effectively using your finger, Apple Pencil, or Magic Keyboard trackpad. The Apple Pencil Pro, which we've talked about before. The Magic Keyboard, which is compatible with the previous Pro model. So Magic Keyboard delivers responsive typing For writing, emailing, a built-in trackpad brings the precision you need for tasks like editing a spreadsheet. Magic Keyboard also features a floating cantilever design that lets you attach it magnetically, then adjust it for perfect viewing angle. Cameras capture your imagination and everything else. So we've got a landscape 12 megapixel ultra wide front camera with support for center stage. The advanced front and back cameras on iPad Air make it easy to snap a photo or shoot in 4K video, have a video call, or scan a document. 12 megapixel camera with smart HDR and 4K video. So to stay connected and productive wherever you are with super fast Wi-Fi 6E, or choose a fast 5G mobile connection when you're away from Wi-Fi. So it's 100% same as, and that's that. So it starts from $9.99. That's all the details it supports. And I'm going to remove that now. So that's the Keynote event. It wasn't a long one. Just 2 iPads. Honestly, I think the iPad Air is probably the best bang for your buck. And also, still got the. So most people are going to probably go that because they're not going to be getting an iPad for heavy usage. But if you're like someone like my nan, if she was alive, played the old game of solitaire, you'd want probably the Air. I think the Air's going to now be a popular choice now. Just with that bigger screen, I think a lot more people are going to go away from the Pro because pretty much the M2 chip's still a pretty solid chip. You can do most stuff. I don't think people will need an M4 chip for iPad usage. I think that the M4 is a bit over the top, crazy, ridiculous. It's like high power chip, don't get me wrong, it's going to be pretty quick, but I think it's overkill. I don't think the iPad Pro is worth. I've got an M1 iPad Pro, and I don't think it's worth upgrading, to tell you the truth. And if you see here with the iPad Pro, as I point out, nano texture display glass option on 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte models. Yeah, so I think the iPad Air will be a popular choice. Especially the bigger size for school kids and stuff like that. And a lot of businesses will still get probably the cheaper budget iPad just for you can buy them in bulk and stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if Apple has a deal with that. But anyway, but I look forward to seeing what iOS 18 will bring. Hopefully, it'll bring more, make this iPad Pro sell more or be more popular with it, be able to do more, especially with that M4 chip. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Stand clear.